Hello everybody, welcome back to the stream. Hope you're all doing well and having a wonderful, beautiful day today. I'm going to be streaming Disney Dreamlight Valley. I haven't streamed this or really played it, to be honest, in quite a while. I've low-key abandoned my file. Also, is there something on me? Okay, I thought it was something on me. I was about to be so embarrassed, but welcome in. I hope you're all doing good. Let me say hello to you all. And by the way, for some reason, Streamlabs bot was asleep at first. It wasn't really working, so I had to go and turn it back on. I don't know why it was off. Hello Emily, hello Megs, let me see, hello Hannah, welcome in, hello Luke, hope you're all doing good. Early. Wait, I scared you? What did I do? Am I scary looking? Am I scary sounding? I hope not. Let's fix the hair here, got a little hair situation going on. It was frizzy on the side. But welcome in everybody. Before I really fully get started and I really play the game, I'd like to talk about something really quickly. So I recently made a massive update to the channel memberships available on my channel. I erased the tier that was there before because I only had one, and now there's 3 of them. There's a $2 one, there's a $5 one, and a $10 one. So that way there's a lot more options. I feel like it's a lot better this way, so that way you're not feeling compelled to only go with the only one that I have. Like, you have options to choose for whatever you feel like fits your personal budget at the moment. So whenever you guys get the chance, I feel like it'd be a great idea to go ahead and look that over. There's different perks available for each tier. And as for the Discord role perk, it's now being done with linking YouTube to Discord. So let's say that you have the membership, whether you buy one or you receive a gifted one. I need you to link your YouTube channel to Discord so that way you can be given the role. I believe that's about it. Everything else that I added to the memberships, you can go ahead and look at on the join button if you'd like to. Nobody has to, I want to clarify that, but I just wanted to make sure that I talked about it in the beginning of the stream. Was it ready for you to appear? I'm sorry. Hello Theo, welcome in. Oh, and the reason I was running late, for those of you that are in the Discord server, I was a bit behind because I needed to get some dinner in before I started the stream. And then the game literally was not cooperating. I kept taking pictures because I wanted to use it for the thumbnail, and then it wouldn't save to my computer at first like it was supposed to, so I had to save it to my phone and then email it to myself. So that was a whole nightmare, unfortunately. How's it going? It's going good, thanks for asking. I am trying to revive my file because I've gotten back into the mood and motivation to play, but I feel like I'm very behind in comparison to other players. Like, I feel like so many people have every single thing unlocked, every single character unlocked, they've maxed all their friendships. I have not. I am so behind, especially in comparison to other people who stream this game. Why is it still frizzy like that? That's rude. There is an update coming in. If I'm being completely honest, have not looked into it much at all, which makes me feel like a fake fan of the game. And I know that I'm not, but I kind of feel like I am. Okay, I'm back with you in the cat's cat treats. You're good. Welcome in. Something unexpected happened. Try again later. So I can't have my rewards. Wow. Okay, rude. It's fine. It's not the big deal. I'm just trying to breathe life back into my Disney Dreamlight Valley file. I believe that's about it though in regards to the channel memberships. While I'm still live and I'm here, if you guys have any questions about it, I can try my very best to answer. Any point if you have any questions about it, go ahead. I should get a snack. I'll be right back. No worries. Take your time. You're good. I'm further behind in the game, to be honest. I haven't really played. I kind of abandoned it, but not because I hated it or something. I just was really burnt out for a while, and then I lost interest in playing. But I've regained that interest recently, and I'm just gonna be very chill. I feel like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I have to do this, this, and this. I mean, if I accomplish really big things, then I do. Apparently my pockets are full, so let's fix that. If I accomplish some cool things, then I do, and then if I don't, then I don't. I'm just trying to be chill and breathe life back into my files so I can feel motivated to play again. Let's see. I was thinking maybe there's a setting for that. I was thinking about it, and I think my computer mouse, I feel like it's either my mouse being sensitive or there's certain settings in the game that make the mouse super sensitive with the movement. It feels very jerky. I feel like it jerks around the screen super rapidly. You have Sour Patch Kids? I do not, but I was eating a lot of Sour Mike and Ike's earlier, which I feel like is, to be honest, a very underrated candy. All the fruits in the game? Honestly, off the top of my head, I feel like I couldn't tell you. But the first ones that I think of, so there's these cocoa beans, if that's gonna count as a fruit. It's a food. There's that, there's tomatoes, cherries. I think pumpkins are technically pumpkins are fruit or a vegetable, actually? Can somebody look that up? I don't know if they're a fruit or a vegetable. Hello, Shivern. Hello, Sophia. Welcome in. You're eating Takis? I'm jealous. For dinner, I was at lunch, but for dinner, I had a black bean burger with guacamole, and it was delicious. I had to, like, inhale it, though, because I was already late, and being late for anything stresses me out so badly. It doesn't matter what it is, especially if it's my own stream. It immediately stresses me out really bad. They're a vegetable, a fruit. Maybe we should make this into a poll. I'm gonna make that a poll. And for those of you that just came in, by the way, I did make a bunch of changes to the channel memberships. If you have any questions at any point, let me know. And I will do my very best to answer them. I almost clicked enter right away for ask. The button for entering the polls says ask your community instead of just the word enter. I almost clicked on that and it would have said, are pumpkins a fruit or a vegetable? And it would have said yes or no. There we go. If I made a typo, then I made a typo. I'm not gonna bother to fix it. I'm going with fruit then. It goes similar to a fruit like an apple. Interesting. Let me go ahead and fix, okay, there's my storage all fixed up. I was told a while ago that, I think it's with Ariel, I think you have to level up your friendship with her a bunch to be able to get Prince Eric. Last time that I was really playing, I really wanted to get Prince Eric unlocked, but I was having a really hard time doing that, so maybe that's something that we could do. That's not what I was looking for. I was trying to remember the right button to unlock the tab that shows the friendships, but I guess it's just here. Google says fruit. I mean, I feel like it's the whole tomato situation, because people still say that tomatoes are vegetables. They're not, they're fruits. You know what else is confusing? Is bananas are technically a berry, which I know that doesn't make any sense, but apparently that's true. That, and then pineapples aren't even like a whole fruit. They're just a bunch of tiny berries stuck together. It's weird. Oh, and no, I was like, no wonder it's not working. I'm like, why don't I see Prince Eric? It's on the Dreamlight tab. Hello, that's embarrassing. Okay. I'm a level 5 friendship with Ariel, so I'm gonna try to focus on improving my friendship with her because I believe I have to level that up with her a lot to be able to get him. Technically, he's on there, but it's not like highlighted. And I think it's either because maybe he's here and I forgot and I haven't talked to him, or I just haven't remembered Ariel. So let's see, where is Ariel? I can already feel myself getting sucked back into this game. Genuinely, I swear, it can be so addicting. I do take long breaks in between, but whenever I play it, I play it. I'm just gonna fast travel. I always forget about the fast traveling, it's so nice. So I made a pudding today from a mix, and for some reason it's lumpy. Maybe it's expired. It's maybe surprise you. A pumpkin is in fact a fruit. Blah blah blah. Scientifically speaking, a pumpkin is a fruit simply because anything that starts from a flower is botanically a fruit. I mean, I suppose that makes sense. Hello, Sam. Welcome in. That's what Google said. Well, I suppose we'd follow what Google says then, but I feel like if we're just going based off of the vibes we get from it, I feel like it also gives off vegetable vibes, low-key. Where did Ariel go? I marked her for, oh, there she is. She was behind the dock, I couldn't see. Let's see. The milk is still good, I guess I didn't mix it enough. Look at all the ingredients as a whole though. Like what if, just try to make sure that nothing was expired. Hello Kyle, welcome in. I did some stuff to blah 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 because it wouldn't fit otherwise. No, you're fine. Like I get the gist of it. Speaking of Ariel, I haven't seen the new Little Mermaid yet, but I really want to. Even if I end up having to wait until it's available at home to watch, I for sure want to watch it. Okay, I need to go and talk to him because I want to see whatever her favorite items of the day are at the moment. Do I have any of this? Shiny Amethyst I might have, but I would have to go and check in my house. I have, I think, 1 or 2 chests that are just full of a bunch of random gemstones. So we should go do that. By the way, I feel like I haven't asked yet. How's the volume for the music? If it's too loud, somebody please speak up and tell me. I don't know why my ponytail is so frizzy today, but we're just gonna deal with it. We're having a frizzy hair day, and that's okay. Sometimes you just gotta have one of those days. It'd be like that. Do you see Nintendo? Yeah, I did see that. I want the purple one so badly. I love that color. I mean, I like all of them, But the purple is definitely my favorite. I feel like it's more like a lilac. Volume's good, I can hear the music. Does anybody think it's too loud or too quiet? Like, do we think it needs any adjusting? Let me know, please. Normally I ask within the first few minutes of talking, but I realized that I didn't, and I'm sorry. They look good with my Switch. I remember there was the green one and the purple one, but I don't remember what the other colors were. Does anybody here remember? I guess I just don't have a shiny amethyst. I could have sworn that I did. Maybe I can double check the outside chests. And then I guess if I don't, I can just go around and start mining for some and then try to get a bunch of those in bulk. Because I feel like if I just stack up some of those, that'd be great to just give a bunch of them to her. Never really knows what games want pastel Joy-Cons. They're beautiful. I think it's a wonderful idea. And there was a yellow. Normally I wouldn't like the yellow Joy-Con, but I feel like a pastel yellow one would be nice. And Ben's Joy-Cons are the dark blue and the yellow ones. Hello, Sedef, welcome in. Do I really just not have a shiny amethyst? I've got a bunch of other crystals. Okay, I don't remember where. Does anybody here, if you play Disney Dreamlight Valley, it's okay if you don't know, but do you happen to know which biome the amethyst, specifically the shiny ones, come from? Love the overlay. Thank you. Whenever I got the starting soon screen, it came with a bunch of other stuff. I just didn't end up utilizing all of it. And I decided I want to test this layout for a little bit just because the green screen started to become a huge hassle. Not that it wasn't working, I just don't have the proper kind of lighting to make it really work. So I'm testing out this for a while. I'm gonna do it for a few streams and see how I feel about it. It's definitely less work to set up than the green screen version. They ate that during Pride Month. I feel like that timing was definitely deliberate, which is not a bad thing. Oh, the green looks the same color as the Animal Crossing Joy-Cons. True. Frost Heights and Forgotten Lands, thank you so much. By the way, welcome to the stream. I do not know how to pronounce your username, so if you don't mind helping me out, I would appreciate that so I can address you properly, but welcome in. I appreciate that a lot. I'm trying to get some of them so I can give it to Ariel because I'm very behind in the game and I want to level up my friendship with her. I'm only like a 5 with her. It's ironic because she's my favorite Disney princess. Speaking of Pride, I really want to come out to my cousin and her husband. I already came out to my aunt. I say go for it, but only if you feel like you're in a safe position to do so. Because if you feel like it might be unsafe somehow, then maybe it's not a good idea right now. It's up to you, though. Oh, and absolutely, yeah. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Remember, friends, this is a safe place for everybody in that community. And if anybody ever makes you feel unwelcome or uncomfortable because of your identity, please speak up and let myself or one of the mods know so we can help you. How's your Friday? Happy Pride Month. Friday's been good. Yesterday's stream didn't work out either, unfortunately, and then I ended up babysitting last minute, which was very unexpected, but it was fine. That went well. Had a very busy day yesterday and a somewhat busy day today, but now it's more chill, and we're vibing with Disney Dreamlight Valley. That is a lot of coins, and there's so many trees. Okay, in a second, after I get some of these coins, I'm gonna remove some of these trees because I'm literally gonna lose my mind. Like, I can barely see anything. Like, I can't go anywhere. Princess Tiana is the best. Princess Tiana is an icon. I love her. I feel like the Frosted Heights, they're easier to get. I'll try that then. But I do at least want to remove some of the trees here because I swear I feel like I can't see anything. Which probably sounds really dramatic of me, but the trees keep getting in my way and I'm losing it. I think it'll be good. Remember the character in Islands named Amethyst? I coined a new name for those things called the Amethyst Curse, where if you name something Amethyst, you delete and neglect them. It's funny that you say that, because whenever I first adopted Luna, I very nearly renamed her Amethyst. Like, I was very close, and then I was like, well, she's used to her name Luna. I feel like that'd be really unfair to rename her, so I didn't bother. I almost named her Amethyst. I really did. I was super close to it. She's gonna be my little gemstone. I need some Pride merch. I kind of want to get some, too. I don't think I really have any. At least, like, some kind of something. Technically, I have Pride flags, but, like, I want, like, clothing type Pride merch. I mean, all the trees in the Forgotten Lands, place 6 to 8 plots trees together, and you still got the same amount of dark wood and dry wood. I should do that. If I remember, I'm very forgetful, but if I remember to do that, I will. I removed at least some of them, because I couldn't do that anymore. That was driving me nuts. At least I can see a little better now. When my brother came out years ago, I support him always, and I don't care who he ends up with as long as his future partner treats him well and does not abuse him or is toxic. Absolutely. That's how I feel too. I feel like it shouldn't matter what kind of person you're attracted to as long as you and your partner treat each other right. And there's, of course, like, no, like, illegal age gaps, because that's gross. We're not going to get into that because this is not the time or the place, but you know what I mean. Treat each other right and don't have any creepy age gaps, because that's gross. You know what I mean? And with all the trees in the Forgotten Land, wait, I just read that. I swear, sometimes I reread messages and I don't even think about it until I've already done it. I want pride stuff, but I'm not out to my parents. Oh, okay. Maybe it'd be best to wait then in that scenario. Definitely eventually you should get some. How are my pockets full again? Okay, well, either way, I'm gonna go see Ariel. Hello, Caroline, welcome in. I don't want to be super repetitive, but it's like I don't want to be annoying. I feel like that'd get really obnoxious. But again, repeating about the memberships, I redid them. So for the tier that was available before, that's been deleted. So if you had a membership with that before that was active and being paid for, and it's suddenly gone, that would be why. Where did she go? Miss Girl. Where? Oh, there she is. I keep losing her. She blends in, I swear. Stop doing that. She keeps like evaporating. Wait, not evaporating. That's not the right word. I mean teleporting. I'm in the same boat, Emily. Oh yeah, thank you for using those commands. I appreciate it. I was saying this girl because I was referring to Ariel. I have one shiny amethyst I can give her. Oh yeah, I did make that one as well, the mod pronouns command. Good idea, thank you for using that. I also need to add that to the description because for all the standard Streamlabs bot and Nightbot commands, I add those to the descriptions. Okay. So you said it was Frosted Heights, correct? Just going back up because I'm forgetful. Frosted Heights, okay, yeah. I just want to make sure. There we go. Okay. I probably should have cleared my pockets first, but I'm already here. Does anybody else do that? You're like, I probably should have cleared this first, but I'm already here, so let's just keep going. I feel like Ariel's being held captive in that tiny area. She can teleport. Like, if she's in a river, she can teleport herself to another body of water on the map, I think. Unless they change that. I haven't played in a little bit, so if they've changed that, I didn't know. Hello? I forgot where they put the other rocks on the sides. That's why in my future boyfriends, I end up with who does not support the LGBT community. It will never work out, and I can't be with someone who does not support the community. Absolutely, same here. 100%. I wholeheartedly agree with you. I can't get to this side either because I'm very behind, so that's unfortunate. I guess we could just go back to my house and decide what to do from there. There's so much I need to get done. I want to be playing for the update. I just feel so behind. I feel like I can't catch up. Oh, actually, no use she, they pronouns. I just assume she, her. I'm so bad with assuming I have to stop. I know. You're fine, Emily. It's okay. Like, I'm not upset with you. It's okay. If you ever forget, though, you're always more than welcome to use that pronoun command. Pretty sure it's on for everybody to use, and if it's not, for some reason, I will fix that. Megs, I know who that is, but I have a really hard time pronouncing her last name. Do you happen to know how to pronounce it? And just keep it the other day. And it was so good how I wish the book was out when I was in high school. Weren't you listening to a podcast that she had? I feel like you sent a picture of that somewhere. I'm waiting for this game to be free. Had they said when they're going to make it free? Because like I've heard about that it's in the plans for the game. I just don't know when. Like I thought it was supposed to happen by now, and then it didn't. I guess they're probably trying to roll out all the updates and additives first before they do that. That would make sense. Okay. I think we're done with setting stuff back into my pockets. Let's fix this again. There we go. Oh, it's her new book. Oh, got it. I'm not yet. And remember, everyone, if your friends or loved ones use source towards LGBT POC and disabled people or just in general speak up and you're enabling that behavior and making them think it's okay. Should I be saying POC or POC? Because I never know which one to say, and I don't mean that disrespectfully. I just never know which one I should be saying, and I don't want to be disrespectful. So if you could let me know, please, that'd be wonderful. Kyoko is how her last name is pronounced, I believe. Okay. Gotcha. You know what? Should I redo this area? Not on subject for what I need to be doing, but should I redo this area? I kind of want to. It's been a while. I never heard someone say, okay, so you say it like POC, okay. I've heard people say it both ways. I just didn't know if there was a correct or incorrect way. I came back here because I couldn't really access many of the rocks in the Frosted Heights. I've heard the new Stardew season game is the only game I'm buying this month. I literally, whenever I was getting the stream ready, I was so close to buying myself Cult of the Lamb, and then I didn't. I need to have self-control and save money. Let's see. I'm just gonna have to roam around the sides and find some. Lexi, I assume you drive? I do not. I have crippling driving anxiety. I thought that was like a memory thing. I've just about had it with all these trees. I'm gonna do what someone in chat said and just remove all the trees because I can't deal with this anymore. I really can't. We're just going on a spree of getting rid of all the trees. Hashtag deforestation and almost an Animal Crossing in Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm going on a trip September 20th to October 24th with my parents and my brother and sister, so I need to save money for that. That's why I only got one game for June. You definitely have more restraint than I do, because I feel like sometimes it gets really out of hand really fast, and then I just like buy a whole bunch of stuff that could have either waited or was unnecessary entirely. Yes, I know you didn't drive, I just had a feeling. But no, yeah, I get you with the anxiety thing. It's crippling. I'm not gonna name the individual, so please don't ask. But whenever I was like 14, I was pressured into trying driving, even though I really didn't want to. And that ended up, or resulted in me almost crashing into a tree. I'm fine, and I was fine at the time. I just was terrified and felt very pressured. I have crippling driving too. I've had my license for a year now, and I've driven 5 times. It was a lot. I don't even have like my license or anything, and frankly, I mean, I'm sure I will eventually. I just have such like crippling anxiety about it. I don't even want to think about doing that. I mean, if there comes a point in my life where it's really necessary and like I need to have it, and it's like an actual need at that point, then I will, and I'll like deal with it. I'm just putting it off as long as I can. Why can't, oh, can I not pick up that one? I guess some of these I can't pick up. Well, that's annoying. Also, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end the poll. It's been up there for a little bit. I don't have my license. I live in a big city, so I don't need to take the bus and subway everywhere. I feel like as long as you wash your hands when you do that, then that's fine. Because sometimes people don't, aren't very sanitary in public spots like that. It's holding me back from a job though, so I need to get over it. I do feel like though, it's worth mentioning that I feel like an anxiety thing about driving, or like a fear of driving, is a lot more common than people think. Just nobody really seems to talk about it because it's like it feels embarrassing for a lot of people to discuss. As much as I want to drive, I just don't like having all the control and anxiety and poor depth perception. I think I totally butchered that sentence. I am so sorry. Sometimes I try really hard to read messages and then I totally mess it up. I'm so sorry. Hello, Gil. Welcome in. I feel like this is probably enough removal of the trees. I couldn't deal with that anymore. I really couldn't. At least now I can see better and I can actually walk around and do things. I feel silly because I'm 31 and I don't drive. I don't remember off the top of my head who this was, but there was somebody that my grandma knew who simply they just never got their license. Like their whole lives, they just didn't get their license just because they didn't want to. And they lived a totally happy, fulfilled life. So I feel like if anybody here, if you don't have it already and you never end up getting it, it's really not as big of a deal as you think. So there's plenty of people that have no interest in getting theirs, at least not for a long time. I take sanitizer with me and I wear my mask on subways and buses and okay, yeah, you're good then. I'm just saying, 'cause there's plenty of people that don't do that kind of stuff for public transport, and it's really nasty. Oh yeah, I'm passenger royalty too. Me too, I get that. I still didn't end up fixing the chat thing. I thought how the chat box goes really fast. That's gonna bother me. I have a poll idea for the game, and I want like your genuine input about it, so just give me a second. Okay, there's the poll. Just like a quick yes or no. I can't decide if I want to take down all the decorations or not, because I want the valley to look pretty. I want the whole thing to be like aesthetically pleasing, but it's just such a mess right now that I feel like it might be better just pick up everything and then redo it area by area. While you guys have a moment to vote, by the way, I'm gonna see if I can really quickly adjust the settings for the chat box, because it's like, it's going really fast, like a bit faster than I want it to. Okay. I put it on a delay of 2 seconds. Before it said 0 seconds. I put it on 2 seconds. So let's see if that makes it any better at all. I'm waiting for the rocks to reload, so we're just going down here for a little bit. I'm 34 and I don't have my license, mostly because I have bad anxiety and scared to drive. It's okay not to have your license. Absolutely. I'm glad that we're having this conversation and normalizing that, because there are so many people that I guarantee are probably too scared to mention that because they're afraid of being judged. Frankly, I would never judge anybody for that kind of thing, because I get how scary that feels. And I feel like for me, it's especially probably going to be a while. Just because of that one memory that I had, like, that was so scary. I did not want to do that. I was forced into doing it and then almost crashed. And I'm very lucky to have made it out of that not injured. But it was scary. Hello, Mr. Dill. Welcome to the stream. YouTube just froze for me. Is it like my entire... Can you hear me? And does anybody else see the same thing? My pockets are always getting full. At this point, I think I should just make another chest and then put all of my stuff in there. I read the page, it's fine now? Okay, cool. Sometimes YouTube just does silly little things like that. I should also mention this too. I also have a fear of driving. I know driving can be something in the world that makes it really easy, or like easier at least, to do and access certain things. But I also feel like it's, number one, normal to be scared of it. Number two, you can still live just as much of a happy and fulfilled life as in a successful life not driving. Things are just going to be done a little bit differently, like without a license. But I wholeheartedly believe you can be healthy and happy without one. Plus, there's other ways to get around now too. Like, it's not like this is the 1700s. There's plenty of other ways to travel too. I feel like May never happened because it went by so fast. Literally. I have a hard time believing that it's June already. Like, what? What do you mean? Nope, it's working all A-okay, meaning it's fine for me. Gotcha. Do I have wood with me? I need to... Okay, I do. The chat box is still going kind of fast, so we might just have to deal with that today. And I guess my crafting station isn't inside. Is it outside? Actually, no, I think it is. I need to make another chest. But it's not here either. Where is it? I think the last time that I posted a build video for this game, I think I left my crafting area in Sunlit Plateau, and it's funny because I was just there. So I guess I have to go back. Driving is so normalized that people just describe the fear of it because you're supposed to do it. Exactly, and that's such a wonderful and accurate way to word it. Thank you for saying that. That just puts it into words so nicely. I'm in 16, so I can't drive yet, but driving seems scary for me. I feel like I will mess up if I drive ever. I feel like, though, that is in a way kind of hinting towards your age. You didn't say exactly how old you are, which is great. You shouldn't do that, especially if you're younger, because that's not safe. But that does still kind of give people an idea of how old you are, so you should probably avoid saying that online just for your safety. Remember, friends, protect your privacy. And for those of you, by the way, that have been paying attention to the update information about Disney Dreamlight Valley, what characters are we apparently getting soon? I saw something about the fairy godmother and something about Cinderella, which I made a video about a while ago. There's a bus stop next to my building both ways, and I live near 2 subway stations that are both 5 or 10 minute by bus. And there's technically still trains that you can take. Not like the kinds of trains that like carry supplies from one area to another, but like the bus type trains. It's not necessarily a bus, but whatever. I was gonna say, this year's flying by only Wednesday, and it was the last day of May. Now it's 2nd or 3rd day of June, depending on where you are in the world. For me, it's the 2nd. If you have bought the chest from Scrooge's shop that is the same chest as your house inventory, you can carry it with you everywhere and place it down if you have space in it. I don't think I have that. I want it though. That'd be wonderful. Or do you mean it's this? Because I think that's just like normal furniture. 3rd for me, since it's nearly 1 a.m. in the UK. For me, it's 6:57 p.m. Speaking of Scrooge, by the way, I heard that you can do this thing where you can reset his shop several times or something to get cool items. Or good items, I guess I should say. I don't know why I have all these fish in my pockets, but sure. That makes sense. That makes perfect sense. It really does. Hi, happy Pride Month, or is it today or for the rest of June? Hello, Emily, welcome in. It's the entire month. The entire month is Pride Month. I don't know why I have all these seeds in my pockets too. I really don't need like any of this. Oh wait, I think last time that I was playing this, I was trying to craft that green screen so I could use it for photos for thumbnails, and then I didn't do it, and I think it's because I wasn't high enough friends with somebody. So that's unfortunate. It's this one? Are you sure? The medium chest? Oh wait, no, that dark chest that I was just asking about, excuse me. I get mixed up a lot. Okay. I want to test that theory then. Let's teleport somewhere else and see what happens. I need to go back to the Forgotten Land so I can try and get some more of the shiny amethyst. Okay, let's try that. Unless I totally interpreted the message wrong in the chat, then never mind. I'm gonna be exploring the north of England since I live in the south. It'll be a fun experience for me, LOL, in July. Well, I hope you have fun. Be safe. Wait, you're right. Okay, love that. I love that. Okay. Well, I'm gonna pick this back up because I don't need that right this second, but I just wanted to test that idea. I'm gonna go bye, everyone. Bye, Emily. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. By the way, I think I'm gonna change the pinned message, so hold on a second. I just stand, hello, if that, the little pop-up says message unpinned when you unpin something, and it covered Sophia's message. I was dancing in the rain and I was looking out the balcony and saw a couple kissing in the rain. It looked like a movie moment. We love that. I hope they had fun, and I hope that they have a happy relationship. I'm trying to do a pinned message that more so advertises the new membership tiers, but I need to get the link for it. Hold on. Oh, nope. Go back, Lexi, go back. Nope. Hold on, I lost you guys. I'm still live, but I lost you guys. Hold on, I was trying to do something that I thought would work, and then it didn't, so oopsies. There we go. I take forever sometimes, I'm sorry. I'm almost done. Thank you so much for waiting and being so patient. I appreciate it. I promise I'm almost done. There we go. You're not professional stream. Wait, why does messages keep getting covered? I'll be trying to read something, then they get covered. Hold on a moment. I'm so sorry, Sidef. You're not a professional streamer if something does not go wrong. True. Sometimes tech stuff also just does not want to cooperate. There we go, though. I wanted to make it where I included the link. What I was trying to do was copy and paste it for my description, so I have it there too. And then it changed the entire tab. I thought it would open a separate tab so I could get the link that way, and then it just completely changed the tab that I had open. So that was chaotic for a moment. Wait, oh wait, we got a free housing now. Wait, let's see what this is. It's kind of pretty. I think that'd be good for a build for Elsa or something. Well, if I know, wait, how many votes does it have? Or is that something only I can see? I don't remember. My last vote, so sorry for me. No, you're fine. You're fine. You didn't do anything. You're good, I promise. I wanted to raise my friendship with Ariel, but it already looks like that's probably going to be a fail for the day. Because I wanted to get him into shiny amethyst, and I swear I thought I had more, and then I didn't. I can't see because of the pinned message? No. You can always, no, pinned message is never mind, you can't do that. I was going to say, you can hide them, but that's with polls, like where it's like you can scoot it to get out of your way. The chat box thing on the screen is still going kind of fast. It has the zoomies. I tried to fix it and it's not working, so I'm gonna have to look into that separately outside of streams. I want the new Joy-Con, but I don't want to pay $80 for them. Oh, same. I definitely don't need it either, so like as much as it's beautiful, like I'll be fine without it. I just got that new Switch a little while ago, and that comes with really nice Joy-Cons too. Like, as much as it's pretty, unless for some reason that was given to me, I wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. If I just missed the message, it still doesn't show me the poll, so I'm just guessing the votes. Let me see then. No, you're right. 10 people have voted. You're good. You're right. I'm probably not going to leave that up there too much longer, by the way. So if anybody wanted to vote and you haven't, now's a good time. It's not even necessarily like a super urgent poll. It's more so just me trying to decide what to do in games and trying to breathe life back into the game and to feel motivated to play again. So the easiest thing is gifting flowers. Goes for Ursula as well. Do you know what kinds of flowers, or is it just any kind of flower? I'll post it for you. So I'm going to be exploring north of England since I live in the south of England, which is all I say for about 4 to 5 in July. Can't wait. Oh no, I think I saw that. Yeah. I was saying to be safe and have fun. I agree, we're saying we're that expensive. I mean, it's Nintendo, so I feel like we can't really be surprised, but it's still rather unfortunate. Only the way I would get them is if the ones I have now break to the point that I can't fix them. That same here, actually. I mean, I don't see why mine would break, because my pink and green ones, yeah, I've had them for a while, but there's nothing wrong with them. And then for the Zelda ones, there's nothing wrong with those either, because they're new. And I haven't seen any issues, really. Any flower? Okay. Well, I think I have some sitting in storage, so she could just go see what I have, grab it in bulk, and then try giving some. The only thing that annoys me is that the Northerns have a deep accent. I've always said this, but genuinely, I feel like I don't have an accent at all. I remember I was at somebody's, he's gonna go somewhere in a second. I was at somebody's wedding, and they had people from the Midwest at their wedding. I am not from the Midwest, I'm from the South. But they told me that I sound like I'm from the Midwest. When I told them I was from Texas, the southern part of Texas, they were really, really, really shocked. They're like, are you sure? You sound like you're from... I'm like, yeah, I'm sure about where I'm from. But they said that I sound like a Midwesterner, which was interesting. I forgot, I don't have to go all the way back here. I keep forgetting I don't have to do that. It's the thing that actually levels them up the fastest. Anything else, the friendship bar barely moves. We've already given them their favorite items. I've noticed that sometimes like, you'll think you've got such a good item to give them to level up friendship, and then for some reason, it just does nothing. Like, it barely goes up. I don't think I have an accent, but I'm sure I do. I feel like I probably do to some people in the world. Like, I guarantee you there's at least someone out there that thinks I have an accent, but I feel like I just don't. Also, where on earth is Ariel? Hello? Hello, Saturn. Welcome in. Well, accents nowadays are just interesting. Do any of you here think I have an accent? Just at all? Where is Ariel? Bestie Ariel. Oh, wait. Oh, there she is. Okay. What do you think the future consoles will look like for Nintendo? I always thought it'd be, I don't know how they pulled this off, but I always thought it'd be a really fun idea for them to make something that's similar to a Switch, but like, think if the Switch and the 3DS, that's got like the flippable screen, if those two were to be combined, I feel like that kind of console would be cool, where it's like a handheld Switch, but you can also like flip it and have a dual screen like how the 3DS has. I think so. You have a pretty bland accent, to be honest. Like, it doesn't, I feel like it really doesn't sound like much. Occasionally, it does kind of sound obvious about where I'm from, but most of the time, I feel like you can't really tell. I think everyone has an accent, just the same accents we don't notice. Another thing is, if you're really used to somebody's voice, I feel like you maybe won't think that they have an accent. I do American accent since I'm British. That one I feel like is very understandable though, because we're from like drastically different places. Where did she go? Gotta give her a flower. Bestie Ariel. Where's Bestie Ariel? Did she leave again? Why is she all the way out there? Come back. What? Ma'am, I want to give you this flower. Come here. Wait, do I even have a flower? No, but there's some behind me, so it's fine. Fun fact, Arizonans are hired most often out of all the states for commercial voiceover since we have the blandest accent. Do you feel like you just... Like, what do you mean by bland, though? Like, if you don't mind getting specific about that. I'm from Canada, and people think I am from the US. I feel like some, at least from what I've heard, some Canadian accents do sound like American ones. I'm caught behind this rock. Help. I can't walk anywhere. Help. Oh, there we go. Bestie Ariel is lost again. Why does she keep leaving us? I don't think Ariel wants anything to do with us. I might have to wait until she comes back, because I keep trying to get to her and then she just leaves. Because she's being rude. Like, there's no characteristic, we just sound normal. To be fair, like the UK and USA will have different voices. We both speak English, but that's just how the whole world is. I feel like if I were to have never told you guys, where I was from, where would you think I was from? I'm just gonna do this until Ariel shows up because I have to give her a flower. Thank you. Are you gonna appreciate my flower now? You're still too far for me to talk to you. Come here. Come here. Ariel, please. Let me love you. There's a bug in my face. Go away. Ariel bestie, please. Let me love you. Oh my gosh. Finally! Finally! Try figuring, if you pull out your phone and try to take a picture with her, she'll come closer. Good idea. I gave her a hydrangea. I don't know if that did much, but there was effort. That'd be cool though if we could swim. That'd be nice. Think about it. Did I even check I ended the poll and I didn't even look at the results. Everybody that voted said yes, so we are now officially starting on a spree of removing every decoration I've ever placed down so we can have a clean slate for decorating. That's what I do with Ursula and Ariel. Works every time. It's annoying how they always like go to random places on the map. It's like the second you finally get up to them, they just like leave again. It's the worst. He comes swimming towards you. Also, it's pretty keep in mind because some Americans let you guys, not pointing out the finger to anyone but others I've met or else, seem to think we sound like Australians, but we're very different. Oh, definitely. The accents are very different, at least from what I've heard. I want to play TLV, but today it's a special day for both Woods and Toontown, so I literally can't. 15 minutes till I get to go home. Saturn, you weren't here when I said this, but I was saying when I was getting the stream ready, I was a bit late because I was eating, not the point. But I very nearly, I was like a centimeter away from it, almost bought myself Cult of the Lamb, and I didn't because I need to have restraint and save money, but I almost did it. This area right here is really pretty, but I just want everything to be a clean slate so I can decorate again. That'd be nice. That'd be really nice. Removing everything so it's flat. It's still slow, but the fastest way, and plus flowers grow everywhere and they're free. True. It'd be kind of cool though if you could just buy straight up flower seeds and then have flower gardens. That would also be nice if maybe you have like a crafting recipe or something that requires a certain flower. It would make it really convenient. No, go back quickly. Play Toon Time with me, please. It's so fun. I hope to Lexi. I'm hiding in the office right now because I physically feel so... Wait, what's wrong? Do you like have like a headache or something? Or like does your stomach hurt? Or are you just like tired? Was this what? Wait, what did... Wait, Wiz is like a shortened version, like a nickname for the game Wizard 101. Saturn's talking about a different game. Right, I'm gonna go chill and finish my movie. I'm watching Detective Pikachu from 2019. So far, I've enjoyed it. Enjoy yourself, guys, and stay safe. Bye. Bye. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. My tummy hurts so bad. I thought it was because I was hungry. I ate and it still hurts. I hope it's not. I have to try to click remove for this. I forgot it was a character's house. I hope it's not a stomach bug though, because I have had those more than once and they're genuinely kind of traumatic. So I really hope it's not that. I wish you could decorate like this in Ace and H from this viewpoint. That would be so insanely convenient. Nintendo, you better be listening. I feel like they're always lurking somewhere. Like they're always just secretly listening. It's an MMORPG that I've played since childhood. I totally butchered saying that, but you know what I mean. I was trying to read off your message. No, what school do you play? My highest of death was, I think, at level 128. This is definitely me giving her a bit of a shout out, but I have a streamer friend that plays a lot of Wizard 101 and she streams it. I don't know if that's gonna summon her to the chat or not, but there we go. Maybe drink some water, Saturn. I can't believe I found a whiz head in Lexi's chat. I'm also death main. My first school was the ice school, but the death school is my favorite. I've only been playing when they give free membership because I'm broke. I mean, understandable. It do be like that sometimes. You do what you gotta do. I still haven't done it because I keep forgetting, but as a joke, I wanted to make a guy Storm character and name him Valcor Mistrider. If you know, you know. Mine was for both ice beginners. Do you remember what your character's name was? Mine was Morgan Skydreamer. One of the cats is snoring. Which one? And can you record it? I want to hear it. Monica Iceheart. My first one that I remember is Morgan Skydreamer, and I remember literally, I have this distinct memory of being in elementary school when I first started playing it, and I would skip down the hallways and tell everybody that my name was Morgan Skydreamer and that they needed to play Wizard 101 with me, and everybody thought I was weird and they wouldn't be friends with me, so rip. I never found anyone else that plays it. There's a lot of people that still play it, like a lot of people. Actually, name is just Monica. I've never, yeah, I've literally never met a person named Valcor, ever, at all. You should stop with that by Fairy. Can you assume sometimes we play Wiz all the time? Absolutely, she plays it a lot. I've heard of her, watched a few videos, but I've never been to a live stream. You should go. You should. I'm not always there because sometimes I'm busy, but I do try to go still when I can. Fun fact, I'm a former mod of hers. Nothing happened, I just got busy with my own content. Aries is snoring. Wait, didn't she say you were pet sitting? Is that one of the pet's names? Definitely come and join the Discord too. It's very active with Wiz players. 100%. So it's up to you though, but I am recommending her because I love Ashlyn. There's a bunch of devs in the Discord as well. I get my cats on Monday. Wait, why do you have to wait until Monday? Who knows what I'm doing, by the way? I'm scrolling around the map and just picking up whatever I can to put away. stopped playing for a few years. When I came back, I don't know if that, I was visiting someone or what the heck happened. One of my old friends online, but I didn't remember anything. I remember, actually, I don't remember when this was, but there's this one point when I had made a character and then a whole bunch of people like kept like sending me a friend, or I had no idea who these people were. I didn't really answer them. I just like watched them argue over who wanted to be my friend the most or something. It was weird. Also, why can't I move this? Oh, so the thing is on there, okay. Is that my personal stuff? Just I was like, well, yeah, that's a little invasive. I heard that it was really my dad, and I quote had. Wait, what happened? I'm so confused in this chat right now. I have no idea what's going on. I feel like I should have stayed one biome at a time, but it's already too late. I'm in too deep. It's fine. I said he had too much stuff to bring get the cats. We decided to wait a week. Okay. Well, they're still gonna like let you, right? Like you signed the paperwork and whatnot, so they're yours, right? It's okay, just can't type. Gotcha. I'd be like that. Why are all these sticks just right here? Is there anything else I can pick up? Anything at all? Excuse me. I was so uncomfortable because I didn't even remember the friendship we had or anything, but I guess you clearly did. I feel like I just would have blocked. And like, or like at least after that stuff started happening, I would block. Maybe not right away, but like, the second they started acting like that, I'd just block. This is gonna take a while. I feel like this is gonna be much more time consuming than I thought it was gonna be. Sophia never has me back. I think she hates me. Wait, Sophia was here earlier. What do you mean? There's so many of these. And I was like 12 years old playing Wiz. I had even made an Instagram account for my character and everything. I did that, but with Tumblr. Tumblr, now that was a whole other realm. Tumblr was a very weird and sometimes scary social media to have. And requesting question, Lexi, do you need some purple roses for your island? I'm not sure. Excuse me, oh my gosh, you. I miss Tumblr, but I really miss MySpace. I know what MySpace is. Like, I was old enough to know of it, but I never had a MySpace account. But like, I know what it was. I wish there was a button I could click where all of the wood piles like this would be located back into the same spot. I think that'd be nice. You miss what, Megs? Excuse a fun announcement. I might tear down my island later this summer? Wait, why? Are you gonna start like a whole new theme or something? I'm in full support of whatever you want to do for your island. I'm just curious. Or is it a surprise? It could be a surprise. You never know. I feel like me clearing out the entire map and trying to make it super empty and like just get a clean slate, I feel like it's slowly but surely bringing back my motivation to play. It's one of those games where it's like, I do really like it, but I just have to be in a really, really specific mood for it. AOL Instant Messenger, oh, okay. So I'm gonna start something new for the island, but I don't know what theme I will have for it. So you said it was gonna be later in the summer. Let me think. Something you could do for that. Do you like want inspiration or like any ideas? If I do that though and I give you ideas, you do not have to follow literally any idea I give you. It's just for funsies. I've used Paperboy's membership. I feel like it's such a scam, so my character will only get maxed out when they give like weekends free, remember, or something. I was the kind of player where I usually would just buy crowns and unlock areas manually. I don't know why I did that. I could have easily just done a membership. I feel like if you're trying to unlock areas, you may as well just get a membership at that point. But I just, for some reason, was always buying crowns instead. These have been sent so much. Probably Summercore, but still haven't decided. I don't know how you go about decorating the entire island with what I'm about to suggest, just because I feel like it might get kind of hard to decorate after a while. But hear me out. Hear me out. What if you did an island where the entire thing was a beach? Like, what if you just like got some like a sand design and covered the entire island in it, and you just made the entire thing a massive beach? The only thing is, I feel like eventually you'd run out of build ideas and have a bunch of empty spots that still need decorating. So maybe it wouldn't work out, but I feel like it's a fun idea in theory. I just placed Marin's house in the plaza because it matches so well. We're just having a yawn fest. I'm good though. I'm just like chronically tired. Maybe that's something I should get looked into. Anyways, that's the point. I had Marilyn's house in here, so I wanted a bunch of the character houses to be down here, including mine, and this was gonna be almost like a store area, like the restaurant and Scrooge's shop where it was in here. But then I don't know what else I would put here, because I feel like it's gotta have something else too. I don't know, I mean, I guess my house could go up there. Oh, thank you for the water reminder. I appreciate it. I finally, you know my big water bottle? I finally cleaned it again and put fresh water in it. So now I just have my big water bottle again. My goal is to get this entire, if you've never seen it, it's huge. I think it's like 64 ounces, I think. Does it say on the bottom? Let's not, okay, yeah, it's 64 ounces. I still haven't finished putting stickers over because I'm picky about which stickers I want to use. But if you were wondering, I have like witchy themed stickers on it, and then I have Bob's Burgers themed stickers because I love that show. I keep forgetting I can't remove this tray. I kept trying to. I was like, why isn't it like letting me do that? I'm trying to remove as many of these plants as I can too. I'm counting the plants and rocks that allow me to pick them up and remove them. I'm getting those too, because I just want this to be as empty as humanly possible. That's the goal currently. Castle house skin, I will definitely be putting my house in the plaza. In this update, you'll also be able to place your house multiple times. I'm just guessing in multiple biomes. I saw that. That's so exciting. I feel like the people in charge for Disney Dreamlight Valley are so good at listening to what the players want. At least like for the most part. Like I feel like they're just very good listeners. And I appreciate that from them. Like they seem to really take it seriously whenever we give them feedback for certain things or certain ideas. I've learned to what now? To do what? I don't know what that means. But I hope it went well. It's gonna take so long to manually get rid of all of these trees. It's gonna be worth it 'cause I want it to be empty. So I can just decorate it however I want it. I also feel like you get a better idea of how much space you really have to work with if you do it. Wait, no. I think, is that a rock formation I can hit, or is that a piece of furniture? So if it's meant to be here by this little cave area, then I don't want to take that. I feel like some of this could probably stay anyways, but I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it because I can. I think I got all of these. That I can't remove. these I can. I also have to get rid of the pathing, because that's another thing. I'll probably do that last. And to get rid of all the furniture and the plants first. Can I? Okay, no, I can't move that one. Some of them do kind of have to stay there, like you can't really move certain ones, unfortunately. Remove all the fencing. Okay, is there anything I missed over here that I could have moved? That tiny little rock. Okay, got that one. Is there anything else? There is, yes, over here. I mean, they have to be because we're paying to give them feedback on the game and in what areas it can improve and bugs. True. But still though, I feel like it's unfortunately really common that devs for a game or like whoever's in charge won't really listen to their audience very much, if at all. So it's just refreshing to see creators that actually really truly listen to their audience. Peach's song is so catchy. I love that song. Off Nintendo. Literally, you're not wrong. I mean, they've had their moments where they listen, but I feel like a lot of time they sadly don't really listen to their audience, which is frustrating. I still think that if they were to go out of their way to make a survey for the Animal Crossing fandom available in a bunch of different languages so that way it's more accessible, and then have people give them feedback about New Horizons, and then give them like general ideas that they can maybe do for the next game. If they were to apply that information they get from the survey into the next game, I guarantee you the quality of that game would be even better. It's not to say that New Horizons is bad, that is not what I'm saying at all. But I just feel like it could be even better if they did something like that. Do you know how to live stream Bandicam? Or do not support that? I really don't know what you're talking. I know what Bandicam is, but like I don't really know what you're asking me in regards to like premieres and the other. Like I'm very confused. I feel like it's probably a little unnecessary to move all the plants too, but I'm already doing it. I'm in too deep, so I gotta keep going. How do you live stream? It's gotta be done through a program like OBS or Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs. Oh wait, I can move this? Okay, that's wonderful. We're gonna have to do that later. Maybe if everything's been flattened and cleaned out like I wanted it to, maybe we can go through and find different locations for all the character houses. We just gotta refresh my map. I originally wanted to erase my friendship with Ariel, and then that got annoying, so I stopped it. I'll probably go back to it at some point. I just got frustrated, so I stopped. I don't have a webcam or a mic. You don't technically have to have either of those. You just need to use a streaming program like OBS or Streamlabs. I like the decorating in this game a lot better than Animal Crossing. I like decorating both because decorating is just, it's fun. I feel like it's a very chill thing to do. But I do like the way that they go about it in this game, like being able to do it kind of like from a bird's eye view. I feel like it really allows you to see the game from obviously like a very different angle, of course, but I feel like it gives you a better idea of what really looks good and what doesn't. I'm back. I had to clean up because my cup fell over. Welcome back, Sophia. I'm broke. I only got $11 more than my parents. I felt that. Trying really hard to save up so I can move out. And it really sucks sometimes. There's a lot of things that I really wish that I could buy and that I want to buy, and I have to like force myself not to. I should know about something. Earlier I was wanting to get more of the shiny amethyst. I feel like I could have gotten into, or gone, not gotten, but gone into the caves or the mines that are in Sunlit Plateau. I should have done that. I don't know why I didn't. Could have easily done that. Is Streamlabs free? It should be. Yeah, it's free, but there's certain like stuff on it where there's like a thing called multi-streaming where you could stream at 2 different platforms. I think maybe even be more than that. But stream on multiple platforms at once. But to be able to use that part of Streamlabs, you do have to pay for it. But for normal streaming, you don't have to pay for that. Anything? I feel like there's gotta have still been something that I missed somehow. Like, are we sure there's more that I missed? Can I show you a boy I drew called Eggsters? I mean, sure. I don't see why not. Just send it in the art channel on Discord and let me know. Me live streams playing Frontlines. Oh, I thought I could help. Okay, I really feel like I guess I got just about everything, so I'm not really finding much more that's letting me pick it up. I mean, there's like a little bit here and there. Wait, why isn't it not letting me highlight it? There we go. I've gotten just about everything, so now I need to get the pathing. That just in one click was so satisfying. That was crazy. It's so satisfying to look at. I gotta do it again. Your stream is behind for some reason. I've had that happen too. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it was buffering at some point you didn't notice, and then whenever that happened, it put you behind a little bit. It's happened to me before, that exact scenario. Oh no, I haven't done the Frosted Heights yet. That's what I need to do. Okay. Check our channel. Give me 1 second. Let me see. I love the flowers you put around him. Can you draw an extra flower that's purple if you have a purple marker on my behalf, and I'll be the flower, the purple flower. Have you heard of Scratch? That's where some of my subscribers came from. I feel like the conversation is starting to get a little too promo-y for my liking. I was more than happy to help because you had questions about Streamlabs and about how to go about that and if it was free or not. But it's starting to get a little promo, just a little bit. I don't know if OBS is free. I know Streamlabs is. I don't know if OBS is free. I don't see why it wouldn't be though. I imagine it would be. If somebody else has the answer and like it happens to not be free, can you let me know? Because I don't want to be telling everybody it's free and then have it not be free. Yes. Thank you. I would love to be a purple flower. Thank you so much. By the way, you guys, just like, I waited a long time in the stream to say anything at all about it because I didn't want to jinx it. But I'm pretty sure the neighbors are finally done with their construction, which is wonderful. I have no idea what they were doing, but it was obnoxious. I didn't want to say it at first in the stream because I didn't want to curse the entire stream and have it be really annoying. Because that would not have been a fun time. I didn't say promote, I said like it's starting to feel a little bit too promo-y, the conversation. Like it means that like it's starting to sound like a promotion, which is against the rules. I still don't know how to break these icicle things because I'm very behind in the game. If one of y'all knows how to break those or like what I have to do, can you let me know? Because it's getting really irritating not being able to get past that. Because there's certain parts of the map that I still can't get to because it's blocked off from them. Mirror's about to start. No, you're completely fine. It's okay. I was basically explaining that I was more than happy to help answer your questions, but then afterwards it started to get like a little promo-ish. But you're fine. We can move on. It's all good. It's all good. We can pretend that didn't happen. Can I pick this up? No. Okay, that's annoying. I think this should be the last biome for me to pick stuff up on because I was doing it a bunch in the other ones for a while too. I wish you could move trees like that in Animal Crossing. Same! Or like maybe have some kind of extra construction thing added to your Nook phone where it's like, you know how for example you have to use your Nook miles to redeem the ability to do waterscaping or like cliff terraforming, right? It should be that same thing, but it's like, hey, now you can unlock the ability to move trees like this in the bird's eye view or decorate in the bird's eye view. That'd be so nice. The game's probably like, oh my gosh, so much just changed since I went into the furniture tab. I'm gonna not touch the keyboard or the mouse until it's done because like it's gonna need a second to process all of that. It's gonna take a moment to load. There we go. I think what I want to do now, I'm going to go around to each of the biomes and kind of clean them up because now that I've picked up all the stuff, it's also things like sticks or certain flowers or like just random forageables like this scattered everywhere, and it's making it look really messy, and that really bothers me. Fun fact, it also applies to how I am in person / in real life, however you want to word that. I am the kind of person where if it's cluttered or like a bit messy, that will immediately stress me out. Well, I'm admittedly not like totally perfectly organized all the time. Like I'm definitely not. But mess and clutter stress me out so bad. Like I can't think clearly at all if it's cluttered. Wish we could decorate resident services. Me too. Or even better, relocate it. I'd want that even more. Animal Crossing show have a lawnmower item that removes weeds and flowers easily, and the chainsaw which can eliminate trees and shrubs. Nintendo needs to like pop in the stream and lurk for a bit and just take note of some of our ideas. Some of these are pretty good. I'm trying to remember us not to swear in chat. It's fine if you do. My personal rules for my community in regards to swearing, I don't mind it as long as it's not super excessive or used to bully anybody, because that's rude. Unless you're saying that because you just personally don't like to, then that's different. The only reason I have it as a rule like that is because I've done it before on my channel more than once, and I feel like it'd be kind of hypocritical for me to do that on my streams and like get mad at somebody else that does it in the chat, you know? I feel like that'd be very hypocritical. What do we think of the lo-fi song that's playing right now, by the way? Do you guys like it? Oh, I always forget about this. So if you did, by the way, like you wouldn't be in trouble. Just like don't do it like a ton, you know? Yes, it's good. I can sleep to this. I really like it. I made a playlist earlier whenever I was sitting in my living room just for this. Again? Okay, we love to see it. I just brought some chicken and rice. I'm having that now. I had Panda Express the other day, and I shouldn't have bought it because I really do need to be saving money, so shame on me. I know that regardless of like what your situation is, like that you deserve to get little treats for yourself periodically. So it's not that big of a deal technically. I always feel bad and like whenever I spend money, whether it's like an actual justifiable need or if it's just like a little treat for myself, spending money literally makes me want to cry every single time. I don't know why I'm like this, but like it's such like an upsetting thing. And like that's how money works. Like it's meant to be spent, it's meant to be earned. Like that's how money goes around the world. But it makes me upset anyways. My pockets are full again. I know there's that chest trick that somebody was talking about earlier, but I do need to go actually back to my house. I don't want to leave that gemstone there because I'm worried that it's not going to be back when I'm gone. Or like, you know, be here still whenever I come back. So I'm going to drop this egg, that's the least of my worries. And use that to pick up this gemstone. I just shortened down my F words to FU instead of the full word. I feel like that's good, especially like for like a live stream chat. I feel like that's a good idea. The stream is very relaxing. I'm glad. Sometimes I feel like I'm far too unhinged of an individual to make my streams relaxing. So I'm glad to hear that. I just thought about something. I feel like I could just ask it out loud. I don't feel like I need to do it as a poll. So for context purposes, if you aren't in the Discord server, we have a channel that's for question of the day. Once every day, either myself or one of the mods will ask a question for everybody to answer, and it's meant to be like a way to keep the server interactive. And I just was thinking, what if we had something similar, but it was for the streams, and we had a question of the day for the streams too? What do we think? I feel like that'd be fun. I don't know if I'd make it as a poll or if it's just something that we would talk about verbally, or at least that I would talk about verbally. But I feel like it could be a fun idea for whenever I remember. I say that because I'm a very forgetful individual, unfortunately. I'm not proud of that, but I feel like I can't really do much about it. I mean, I'm sure I could, but I'm very forgetful by nature. And speaking of that, for those of you that are in the server, did you see the question of the day that I put? Because I feel like there's only one right answer. I thought there was somebody behind me. There's only one right answer for that, and it's about whenever you brush your teeth, do you put water first, toothpaste, and then the water? Do you just do toothpaste and then go at it? Do you put water and then toothpaste? Do you put toothpaste and then water? Like, in what order do you do those things? That's the question. Well, this is what I asked in Discord. It's not necessarily the one for the server. I mean, for the stream, excuse me. I'm messing up all my words, aren't I? Oh, you're good. Oh, there's a command for that. If you want to say lurk, it just kind of means that you're lurking, like you're here to support, but you're not necessarily interacting for the time being. If you'd like to use that command. I use the clear answer. That's what I put too. I mean, sometimes I do just put the water and then the toothpaste and then go, but usually I like to have water, toothpaste, water. I guess for the stream chat, since we're trying to make the questions different maybe, what's everybody's favorite flower? I feel like favorite type questions are done a lot, but I feel like that's one that I've legitimately never asked, and if I have, I don't remember. But if you have a favorite flower, what is it? Mine would be, in person, not in Animal Crossing, daisies or roses, I'd say. But I love the tulips in Animal Crossing. Those are my favorite Animal Crossing flower, 100%. Lavender. Speaking of lavender, by the way, I'm asking you this specifically, Megs, because I know that you have a lot of experience working with cats and having cats as pets. But are cats, is lavender bad for cats or no? I've heard so many mixed things, and so I just kind of avoid Luna being around lavender just to be safe. Because I've just heard mixed reviews, and it's not worth chancing. But is lavender bad for cats or no? Because I don't know if it is or not. And everybody says different things online. Also, I'm thinking, I don't remember the last time my game's been updated. Are these eggs just still in the game chilling? Or is my game really behind on updates? Because it might be. I feel like it might be. I've used it not directly on the cat, but on a paper towel to calm them down. So, like, let's say, just for an example, let's say that I had, like, a bit of lavender planted in my garden. I don't have a garden, just as an example. And let's say if Luna was being supervised and she was out there with me so that, you know, she's safe. If she were to, like, be kind of close to it, do you think she'd be fine? I know that tea tree oil is really bad. It's horrible for cats. But I wasn't sure about stuff like lavender. It's so satisfying to see how empty everything is now. So you don't think she would be okay? I definitely feel like, though, that tea tree oil is horrible for them. And I know so, because I have a story for that, but it's an unfortunate story. Let's not share that on the stream, because it's a very sad story. I know people who make catnip toys with lavender. Speaking of that, you can also crochet tiny little square pockets and then put a bit of polyfill, just like the filling that you put in crochet plushies. You put like a tiny bit of that in there and then a bunch of catnip, and then close the other side, like the open end that you put it in. Close that up, and then you can give it to your cat. And it's like a catnip toy for them. I have a bunch of crochet yarn. I could make Luna a catnip toy. Make catnip toys? I could! Oh, and speaking of crocheting, so a bit of an update on my crochet journey, because I've been very determined to learn for a few months now. The other day, got some chunky yarn. It's basically just like very thick, bulky, fluffy yarn that's meant for stuff like blankets. And for some reason, there was something about me just using my hands without a crochet hook, using my hands to make a blanket that was significantly easier to learn and kind of get the hand of at least a rough idea of it, compared to using the hooks and much smaller yarn. That is really hard for me to get a hold of for some reason. But making a blanket felt extremely easy to me. So I now have a new obsession, which is just buying thick, fluffy yarn and making handmade blankets, which there's definitely worse things I could be doing, so it's fine. I feel like that's not the biggest problem in the world, so. Okay, I'm running out of energy. Do I have any? Yeah, I do have snacks, okay. Also, I hate to do this mid-stream. Hold on just a second. I need to ask somebody something. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. I just need to take care of something really fast. Turn that back over. I was trying to do that midstream unless like there's like a legitimate need for it. I needed to ask Ben something. I picked up a bunch of flowers while I've been out here. Yeah, I need to go find Ariel again and start giving her these flowers. Just spam give her flowers. Pick up all the flowers. Maybe after I've cleaned up for a bit, I can go and try and find her again and give her some of the stuff that I've grabbed. just realized I didn't get the pathing from this side. Okay, I have to do that for a second. Hold on. After I get these thorns, I'll go ahead and pick that up. See, and then I have to get this too. I realize this could be picked up. I mean, better late than never. Do the pets follow you? They do. So here, look. Here's my little pet fox. I had that one enabled for the holidays, but then I stopped playing for a bit, so I need to change the pet. But like, watch, it'll follow me. There we go. It wasn't following me at first, but there we go. I need to change out my companion. I'm gonna go back to the Celestial Sea Turtle. I like that one. Now, where's Ariel? I wish there's another thing that Nintendo would implement for Animal Crossing. And you know how with Animal Crossing you can toggle if the little map in the corner is off or on, right? You'd be able to toggle it, ideally. But could you imagine if we could see on the Animal Crossing maps where all the villagers are and where the NPCs are? And then, like, if you don't want that in your way, you could just turn it off. That would be amazing. I thought I would just have rain, but if you're in my Discord server, thank y'all for being so patient today. I say that because I had a lot of stuff to sort through for changing up the channel memberships, which was a very tedious process, and I ended up like having to do a lot of pings in the server to keep you guys updated. So I apologize. That must have been low-key probably annoying. I'm so sorry if y'all felt like you were being spammed with pings. Thought I got these. I guess I just didn't forgot about it or something. It's okay though. Actually, I don't remember. Didn't I have to put this here for a quest? I feel like I did. I swear there's something about that happened. I'm trying to keep it highlighted so I can click on it, but like it only stays highlighted for like a second for some reason. Oh yeah, you're good. Take your time, Megs. You're fine. Okay, I think that's good. I really don't think there's anything else now. I feel like I have to have gotten to everything at this point. But where's Ariel? I swear I just saw... Oh, there she is. Of course she leaves as soon as I... Okay, there we go. We're just gonna get her all the flowers that I have and see what we can get out of that. Go. I'm trying really hard to pick up my water intake. I know it's obviously not caffeinated because it's just water, but I notice my energy levels are so much better throughout the day whenever I actually forget to not forget, actually remember, not actually forget, whenever I actually remember to drink water consistently. I know that's just how it kind of works with the human body, but I'm just really bad about water, and it's a nice reminder whenever I drink a good amount of it and then I'm immediately more energized. Caffeine definitely helps too, but it can't do as much if I'm already dehydrated. Okay, yeah, that person was definitely right. We're gonna keep doing the flower trick. Just give him a bunch of flowers. I mean, it's going up like a bit at a time, but like it's the most easily accessible thing I'm not gonna have to go on an entire manhunt for. Like to get those shiny amethysts earlier, that was gonna be a pain to get a bunch of them. So I'd much rather do this flower thing because it's easier to find and it's free. Lightyear in the corner. He just like slid into the timer, just like, hello. You'll see him. I feel like for some reason that blue star lily, she seemed to really like that one. I don't know why, but that one I feel like went up the most points-wise out of all of them that I've been giving her. That one, whatever flower I just now gave her, that was like that pinkish red color, that one did good too. The bellflowers, those seem to do well as well. I want orange creamsicle so bad. Speaking of that, I was talking about this the other day, but there's this, you know that Mio stuff that you can put in your water? Ben got some, and there's this flavor called orange vanilla that I swear makes the water taste exactly like an orange creamsicle popsicle. And it's amazing. It's really good. So if you like that kind of flavor, you'd probably like that. I don't have any other flowers. No, I asked her. Okay, so we're gonna have to go find some more of the flowers, but it's okay. Didn't see the second Little Mermaid movie. I want to see it really badly. I haven't yet though. I don't know when it'll end up happening realistically, to be honest, but for sure eventually I want to watch it. I wanted the Mio flavor? Or do you want to watch the Little Mermaid movie? I'm a little mixed up right now, sorry. There's no flowers in here, okay. I'm just gonna go through all of the chests that I have and see which ones have flowers. Lots of them somehow like not have any flowers. Okay, no, there's a lot of flowers, never mind. Transfer, transfer, and then I'm gonna get one more stack, and I feel like that should be sufficient at least for a little while. Never mind, I'm gonna get several stacks, because why not? Okay. I really don't feel like I'm gonna need much more than that. Now, hopefully Ariel's still over there. Yes, she is. Okay, perfect. Oh, you mean the one with Ariel's daughter? Excuse me, I got mixed up. Sorry, I thought you meant the one that just came out with Halle Bailey. Yeah, I have seen the second one. I loved that movie when I was a kid. That one specifically. The Little Mermaid in general, I was obsessed with. But the second one in particular, I really liked. Okay, the milkweed flowers do really well when I give her those. Wait, I leveled up? Okay, we love to see it. There we go. I'm just gonna spam the flowers until the game, for some reason, tells me to stop. I just want to up my friendship with her. I want to up my friendship with everybody, but Ariel the most. And it's like I just got her to level 6 and she's already about to be level 7, so this is really nice. I don't think they're here anymore, but there was somebody in here that suggested that I try to up my friendship with her with easily accessible items, and it's working out really well, so thank you. Oh, I thought she was about to leave us, but like, wow, okay, rude. I really don't know if there's a cutoff for how many items I can give her. It doesn't seem like it so far, so we're just giving her a bunch of stuff. This feels like that same thing whenever you're in the airport on Animal Crossing, whenever you're trying to use a bunch of Nook Miles tickets to go to a bunch of islands. You have to like mainly go through that process over and over and over. But with this, it's definitely a lot faster, but it feels like the same concept that I wish I could just like select a bunch of them and give them all to her, but I have to do it one item at a time. And I know it's not that big of a deal. I guess I'm just impatient, but it would be nice. just focusing really hard. I'm trying to click this as fast as I can so I can level up my friendship with her. Thankfully, there's not a lot of access bugs. I mean, just like, oh, hi, and like says my name, and then I can automatically just do this. I don't know what you're trying to say, but welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing good. I might have to do this with Ursula too. Because they're saying that this worked really well for both Ariel and Ursula. Okay, I'm stopping to fix my hair again because for some reason, it just looks super, super frizzy. Hold on. Not the hair fixing portion of the stream. Okay, is that better at all? Is that better somehow? My hair's just frizzy today. Which unfortunately just happens if you have wavy or curly hair. I think it broke Roblox. I can't stop falling off the map. Maybe there's just like a glitch that needs to be patched or something. Because if you're fully falling off the map constantly, then maybe there's an issue with it. Either that or you're just like standing on the edge of wherever the cutoff is for the map. But like, I don't know which one it would be because I can't see your screen or anything. And we're almost to level 8. I feel like it's gonna take a little bit, but it's worth it. No, I'm not. I'm just sitting down. Your hair is super cute. Thank you. Oh, I thought you were asking me. I was like, I don't know why you're asking me that, but no, I'm not. I didn't realize you were talking to somebody else. My bad. No, I'm sorry. I was just really confused. Sometimes it's really hard to tell on my end when you guys are talking to somebody else in chat or if you're asking or telling me something. So then I respond to it to make sure I'm not like ignoring you or something, and then I'm like, oh wait, that wasn't for me. Yeah, I'm continuously jumping. I'm still doing it after I reset my character. Then maybe it's just a glitch with that specific server. That's still how it works. I hardly ever even look at Roblox anymore, and last I checked it was like individual servers for certain games. So maybe there's just like a glitch or something with the specific server that you're on. I'm trying to get her all the way to level 10, so that's why I'm continuously giving her these flowers, because it's the easiest item to find and get in bulk. So, and it's working. So we're gonna sit here and do this until I get her to level 10. It's tedious, but worth it. I was confused too. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Which one of these? I guess I'll just do this one. There's only one of that left. I can be thinking, oh, this one's doing good. No, this one's doing good. Like, this one's doing the best. Like, points-wise that I can give to Ariel. And I feel like they're probably all doing the same. And I just think in my head they're somehow doing better. Like purple your character has. Thank you. It used to be fully brown, and then I realized I could have just added extra color to the sides. And I thought, why not? Because I like the color purple. I don't have purple hair IRL, but I used to. A long time ago. I've used almost all the flowers, all of those flowers that I just grabbed, all of those stacks of flowers. I've gone through almost all of them to level up Ariel. That's okay, because it's definitely proven to be worth it. And I feel like, considering I don't play as often as I used to, it's not that big of a deal. Watch me end up saying that I'm becoming like super sucked into it again, then I'm like, why did I use up all those flowers? We're almost, I almost have her at level 9. We're almost there. I just want to get her to level 10. If you're on PC, just try pressing the spacebar. Oh yeah, you're still on the Roblox thing. I just like to start writing it to make sure, because you know, I don't want to accidentally ignore it. Wait, what I unlocked? Some kind of furniture recipe. Oh no, it was just a piece of furniture, not the recipe. I'm gonna give her this last flower and then go and get the rest of my flowers out of storage. Watch me trying to find her later and then I can't find her again. Because the game's like, you've given Ariel too many flowers, let's stop. They would though, they really would. By the way, I feel like I should check to update myself about how long I've been live for, because I don't know. Okay. I started a bit late because I was eating dinner and then the game was in a silly little mood. It wouldn't cooperate when I was trying to save a photo from it to use for the thumbnail, so. I've been live for about an hour and 47 minutes, if anybody wants to know. I've got a bunch of these apparently, so I'm just gonna use these to give to her. Seems the easiest. And me being on top chat, it happens. It's been super chill today anyway, so you're fine. I'm on my way home. How are you feeling though? Do you feel any better? Because earlier you were saying your stomach hurt. Are you feeling any better at all? I've been typing without my keyboard. Oh yeah, because don't you normally like hook up a keyboard to use instead of just like typing on your phone? How is she not level 9? Like it literally looks like it filled up the entire bar with XP. There we go. So we're finally at level 9. We just have to get her to level 10, and then I'll stop with spamming the flowers. But hey, if it works, then it works. I'm very grateful to the person that pointed out this idea. I'm doing this to get her to swim up closer to me. Okay, hold on just a second. I'll be really fast, I promise. I will be fast. I'm so sorry. I try not to do this during streams if I don't have to, unless it's important. I'm sorry about that. I really try to avoid that unless I have a justifiable reason to do so. I'm still on my iPad. I don't have my little lap table. I feel like typing on an iPad must be hard. But maybe it's not. I don't know. I had an iPad at one point, but then I didn't really end up using it too much. Sorry for the response. I'm using PC. It worked. I'm sure it's fine. Yay, glad I could help. I'm glad you were able to help them. I think that's wonderful. How's everybody doing? Is everybody having a good day? Have you been busy? Have you just been kind of relaxing? I was pretty busy yesterday, and then I was really stressed out because I really wanted to stream. I had every intention to, and then my neighbors, who I low-key am beefing with, were being very noisy for like the bajillionth time, so that didn't work out. And then we went out to dinner with family. I said it quite like that because they literally are right next door to me, and the walls are thin. Anyways, we ended up having to go to a family dinner. Anyways, so we went out to dinner, and then I randomly had to babysit. But it all worked out. I just had it was a lot yesterday. And then we spent some more time with the family member that was babysitting today. And now I'm here. Well, since it's the first day of my summer vacation, so it's like the full summer, like the full day now, right? Because I know you were saying before you didn't have to go physically to school anymore, but you still had some school stuff to do at home. So like, are you just done with all of that now? Yes. Oh, okay, I'm glad. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad you're able to look really properly relaxed now. That must be nice. I'm on a constant teeter-totter, feeling good, feeling sad, and feeling depressed, a little bit worse. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you feel better soon. I don't know what your situation is, but I hope that you feel better soon. I hope you get some nice, positive energy soon. I'm so sorry, friend. If you're still beginning of summer vacation. I'm glad, though, because I feel like, considering the specific year of school that you just finished, like, I feel like that particular year is really stressful. School in general is a lot, let's be real. Regardless of what grade you're in, school is a lot and can be intensely stressful. You know, I have my wisdom teeth removal. You will be just fine, I promise. I feel like it's scary going into it, but like once all that's over, it's really not that bad. Do you know when your appointment is, by the way? We've definitely already gone over this in conversation, but just saying it again, just to make sure. Do not feel obligated to do anything going to streams or the Discord. Like, do not feel obligated to do anything unless you just simply really want to and you feel awake and energized enough for it, then go for it, but you do not have to, I promise. Like, please take care of yourself. I'm scared of being sedated. Also, it's June 5th. Gotcha. The sedation itself, I don't know what kind of experience you have with needles in terms of medical stuff. I personally, if anything, would just like not look at it. I feel like it made me more anxious by looking at it. So I just didn't look at it and I fell asleep pretty quickly. Also, whoa, the chat box just went by so fast just now. That's something I need to work on. It's freaky how fast it goes sometimes. I tried to fix it earlier, it didn't work, but I'll continue to work on it, you guys, and I'll try to fix it. It's a little bit better than it used to be because it's like slightly more delayed. Now, just sometimes, even though it's a little bit more delayed, there's some chat messages still that'll be like rapid fire showing up on the screen for some reason. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. It's not as bad as it looks. I was nervous. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. I'm just okay with normal vaccines, but like when it comes to needles for drawing blood, that's worrying. I don't think they did anything drawing blood related. It was literally just a matter of like wiping off my skin so it could be, you know, sanitary, and then giving me the IV, and that was it. And for me, as long as I didn't look at it, then I was fine. I don't know why I'm weird about it. Like when it comes to like medical stuff, like getting blood drawn or like an IV, I cannot look at that. It's like I can't. Like it's so upsetting and makes me anxious. But when it comes to tattoos, that's a whole different story, and I'm totally chill. I don't get it. They're both needles. If anything, there's more needle going on when it comes to a tattoo. I'm home. I have vasovagal syncope, which means I have an extreme physical reaction to something that shouldn't cause it. Either I faint when I get my blood drawn or blood pressure taken. I pronounced that correctly, right? Let me know if I didn't. But how's your stomach though? Like, 'cause you were saying earlier that you really just were not feeling well. I'm sure it'll be okay. I'm not sure if the two are connected, but I got a shot for some kind of thing here and just felt like a light pinch. Yeah, the IV really was not bad. It really was like a pinch. I just had no desire to look at it because that makes me anxious. We're almost to level 10, and then I'll stop with this flower thing. Who's gonna sit here and watch me give Ariel flowers for who knows how long? Thank you for being so patient. I don't know what that says. I also don't know if that's English, but welcome to the stream. So it's vasovagal syncope. We were close, and yes, Heike, I still feel like death itself. If you want to lurk, then you're completely fine. You're more than welcome to. I'm sorry that you're not feeling well. Speaking of that, though, I have a question. What do we think is worse, having a really bad headache or a really bad stomach ache? Specifically for stomach aches, I'm talking like nausea, not stomach cramps, but like nausea. What do we think's worse, bad stomach ache or bad headache? Let's have a chit chat. What's worse? English in chat, please. Stomach ache, nausea is the death of me. I feel like both can be pretty awful, but if I really had to pick one to be worse, I guess I'd pick a stomachache, because there's just something about throwing up if you get that nauseous that's just so horrible. Like, it's such an awful experience. Headache, especially if it's a migraine, I'm out for the day in that case. Oh yeah. I remember there was this one specific migraine I had when I was a kid. I mean, I wasn't like little. I was more like barely a teenager. Like, I was really young. I had such a bad migraine that I feel like I could barely see. I was dizzy. My head was throbbing so bad that I was like bawling my eyes out, and then that crying made the migraine worse. I felt like throwing up because it hurt so bad. It was horrible. And I still remember that to this day, like laying in my grandma's guest room and just bawling my eyes out because it was so bad. Headache. Stomachache is also bad, or at least you're able to think during stomachache. Very good points here for both of them. It hurts in the head when it comes to headaches. I don't know if it's just migraines that are like this, but can normal headaches make you nauseous too? Or is it just migraines? I think it's raining finally. After the stream, I would love for there to be some rain, because I find rain very therapeutic, and yesterday was kind of a lot, and I've been very stressed out lately. I throw up when I get migraines, so it's kind of both for me. Do you feel like you like get constant migraines? Like it's like a chronic thing for you? I don't know if it's still like this for her, but my older sister for years had constant migraines. Like there was like rarely a day where she didn't have one. Have you ever had a sinus headache that's easily the worst pain in my head has ever felt? Yes, and literally there's something about it, but whenever I word it like this on purpose. Whenever I get COVID, because I've had it 4 times now, whenever I get COVID, I get like really bad sinus pain like that. This was rain today and it didn't. Am I gonna have a little chit chat with the clouds? Should I talk to them? Be like, hey, where's the rain? What's going on? Quick little story, when I was younger, I snuck out of my crib and then I had to go to the doctor because I fell and hit my head because I was caught and tried to get back into the crib. You were okay though, right? Or like, did you at least get medical help for any injury you may have gotten? I ran for like 10 minutes and it stopped. Texas does that all the time and it drives me nuts. Like it'll be like, oh, it's gonna storm. It's gonna be such a big rainstorm. And then literally it sprinkles for like 10 seconds. And then it's sunny again and I'm like, are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? I want to talk to my clouds. It said it's gonna be cloudy for a week during summer. Maybe we should have a group chat set up for all of us and then the clouds. We should have a group chat with the sky. Be like, hey, what's going on? What's the deal? Where's the rain? Where's the weather that we desire? I'm alive. That's so stupid. I'm sorry. There's just something about the way that you worded that sentence that's really funny to me. I promise I am not laughing at you, but the way that you worded that sentence was very funny to me. Hello, Kira. Welcome to the stream. I did abandon my valley for a long time, but we're just vibing now. I finally got Ariel to level 10, so that's great. I deleted a lot of the trees and the furniture in my valley just because I wanted it to be nice and empty, like a clean slate. Because I do eventually want to go on a spree of just redoing the whole thing. And it's going to be easier to see what I have to work with if I removed all that stuff. I just realized in this entire stream that I've been on here, I don't think I've been to Scrooge's store yet. Do you guys want me to go there so you can see what's in there? I haven't checked Scrooge's shop yet at all today. I haven't checked in forever, speaking of that. I mean, in mine, rip, same. But like, I'm in the mood to play it now. I haven't, Saturn. I am incredibly behind compared to a lot of players. And I was told that I had to level up Ariel a bunch to be able to do his quest and get him unlocked. But I think you may also have to level up Ursula a bunch. I don't remember. And we talked about clouds too. Here's apparently supposed to be a flash flood warning until July? How can they even make that last until July? I feel like that must be inaccurate. But it's basically been sunny for most of the time. It's been like partly sunny here, but partly rain clouds. I don't know. No, because I haven't unlocked like 6 characters I haven't played in months. You should play. Or are you just like not interested anymore? What should I? Okay, I'll take the cherries. It's very hot and dry out. I really want a good storm. Me too. The sky's been weird today because like some parts of it are super clear and blue and it's great. It's beautiful. It's nice and hot. I mean, too hot sometimes, but it's warm. And then other parts of the sky were super cloudy and like the rain cloud type of cloud. And I was like, are you going to be sunny or rainy? It wouldn't make a choice. I haven't played in months. It's not just you. It makes me feel better things. I go with large gaps between like whenever I play this game. And whenever I really play it, I play it and I grind it a lot, but I just really have to be in that headspace for it, like you said. I'm a bit behind. I think I'm at, where am I again? Do you remember what the last update was last time you played? Maybe that could help. I can't pick up that gemstone, so I'm gonna set something down that doesn't matter as much. Since I'm not doing this with Ariel anymore, I'm just gonna drop this flower. And we're gonna pretend that I didn't do that, okay? We're all gonna pretend that I didn't do that. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I love the game, but yeah, you gotta be in a specific mood and mental headspace. Understandable. I'm trying to sort something out, sorry. Let's see. I'm gonna go into Scrooge's shop because I haven't been in there in who knows how long. Watch me get super psyched up to like to go and see what's in there, and then there's like horrible stuff. Like there's nothing good. His store is like very hit or miss, I've noticed. Sometimes there's good stuff and sometimes there's not. I started the Mirabelle quest with some sort. I was leveling up my townsfolk friendship levels or something. I have Mirabelle, but I feel like I haven't really interacted with her much. This little cart right here is adorable. I've got like almost no money, but I have to get this. I have to. It was 7,000 coins, but whatever. I was in the middle of getting because for Wally's garden or something. I remember that one was really annoying for me to do, but it was worth it. I love how you'll notice each other at the same time. The main thing I want to do is play Stardew with Sophia, but she never texts me back. She's busy with school and family. No, you're good. I knew you were joking. My favorite way to get money is to do the thing where you plant a bunch of pumpkins and then sell them. So since I need more money, I guess I'll do that. But let me finish showing you guys what's in here. I like this plant too, and I want that. I mainly wanted that car, and I do like this chair as well. In fact, if it's cheap, I may as well get it now. Never mind, I don't consider that. Sometimes I consider that cheap, depending on how many star points I have, but that's a little much right now. So I guess I'll just go plant a bunch of pumpkins, as many as I can afford to buy. I was getting materials for, oh, I don't think if that's what it was. That's where, okay, yeah. Wally's, he's cute in the game, but for some reason, I don't know why I'm like this. Whenever I was younger, I was scared of Wally. Like, I didn't like the movie. I thought it was scary. I was like, I should be playing in Cosmos, watch this stream. It's like, no, you're fine. Check mod chat? Yeah, I can. Oh no, you're a good Shiver. It's okay. Thank you for letting me know. You're fine. Go ahead. Hello, Tina. Welcome in. Oh yeah, it stands for love of my life. As a kid, I loved Wally. I liked the concept of him, and his character is cute in the game, but for some reason, I was terrified of that movie. Like, it made me uncomfortable. I've got to get to fixing the speed issue with the chat box, because I don't know why it's like that. Sometimes it's nice and slow how it should be, and it's paced out, and other times it's like back to back to back to back messages popping up suddenly. It freaks me out. I can be whatever you want me to be. Isn't that the point of the movie? I guess kind of. It wasn't necessarily about the plot of the movie. It was just Wally himself that for some reason made me uncomfortable as a child. Would you look at that? I pooped out some oregano. Wonderful. That's literally how it looks when you drop a random item like that. It just goes like, wee, and it like jumps out of your pocket and it looks like you just like pottied. Well, the movie made me so sad as a kid. I feel like it was meant to be sad, but it just made me uncomfortable for some reason. Here's the thing you can improve. Sometimes it just freezes and then it makes a whole barrage of notifications. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I only just started doing this the other day and I'm still kind of working on perfecting it. I will get that fixed ASAP. Like, I'm aware that there's issues with it. It was worse the other day. Like, it's a bit better now. Trust me, it was worse. I might at some point do a test stream so I can try and sort that out. If I were to do like a test, I mean, this is hypothetical right now. If I were to do like a brief, I mean brief, like a 10-minute stream to test it out, see if it's fixed on like Sunday, would anybody here want to go to that to help me test it? It would literally be like a short, like 10-minute situation so I could test out the chat and try and adjust it. I'm gonna share a profile picture, but nothing is pretty enough. You're pretty enough. You should make it a picture of yourself. There we go. And now I can do this and fix my pockets. There we go. That's better. I'm just gonna screenshots, hide little pictures. You wish about profile pictures? Yes, I would. Then again, I'm weird as well. I was a very weird child. But I was also a very gullible child. And there was somebody who tricked me into eating a dog treat because they said it would taste good and I genuinely believed them. And then I did and I almost threw up. So that was fun. Yes, I ate a dog treat. You heard that right. I've never seen Sophia's face, so when I say she's pretty, she's a liar. I don't need to see literally anybody here to know that you are all beautiful human beings, and you can't take that back. If you argue with me and say that you're ugly, I'm timing you out. You're all beautiful. So if you talk nonsense about yourself like that, I am going to time you out. I will. We're gonna have positivity here. I've seen my Eric and Fauna Animal Costume New Horizons. No, I didn't see that, no. Whatever you said, butterfly, delicious dog food. Yeah, I did eat a dog treat, but it was disgusting. Don't do that. I was a child and I would believe anything. They told me it would taste good, so I was like, okay. It was one of those like milk bone type treats too. It was nasty. You're so beautiful. Thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Also, you said, yes, I would, and then sure. So that was yes, that you guys would go to the test stream, right? It literally would not be any more than like 10 minutes, just for me to gauge like what needs to be done specifically to fix the chat box thing. There we go. Finally, I found an amount that I can buy. Now I literally have 135 star coins left. Don't feel bad. Some of those cookies look like real cookies. It was like, I was well aware it was a dog treat, and I ate it anyways because I was told that it would taste good. That was definitely me though. I was a very weird child, and I was also very gullible and would believe almost anything you told me. Like, if you told me enough times that chocolate milk came from brown cows, I'd probably believe you. I know that's not true. I'm aware it's not true. But if you told me that enough times as a kid, I'd probably start to believe you. Lexi's actually non-binary Aphrodite, fun fact. Nobody is as beautiful as Aphrodite. Aphrodite, she, goddess of beauty. Speaking of that though, fun fact, I'm pagan. In my beliefs, she is just so beautiful. She's goddess of beauty. Thank you, though. Yes, the test room. Great. Thank you for letting me know. It didn't need to be a ton of people. Just like enough people. There's a few of you like doing like pretend chats so I can test it. Milk Crate dog treats because they look like Oreos. They used to have those in, I think, like Petco's. If you guys have not already liked the stream as well, by the way, I would really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And this is definitely me plugging my own thing, but I'm doing the members command again just because I'm really excited about the new tiers that I made. In fact, after I already had curves and belly fat too, wasn't some skinny hourglass figure chef's kiss? Absolutely. I feel like that's something people need to remember whenever they feel insecure about themselves or their body or what they look like. Aphrodite herself was a very curvy person. She was beautiful and she was adored by so many people. I promise you, you are beautiful no matter what kind of body type you got. You're all beautiful and well-loved, wonderful people. You're important and you matter. Maybe a little topic, but quick question. How do you get the mirror and can you use it to change your look? What mirror are you talking about? Because if you just go to wardrobe, you can do it here. I will sing you a song. Just rickroll me with lyrics in the chat, I guess. Oh yeah, oh, an Animal Crossing, yes you can. Yeah, you can craft one. Also, if you go to somebody's island that has a mirror, you can use theirs too. I keep getting distracted. I bought the pumpkin seeds, but I didn't plant them. Shame on me. What was in my head? Thank you, sorry. I wanted to make sure you use the correct. You're fine. Sometimes I make mistakes too, admittedly. Like, I'm not a perfect person. I have accidentally used the wrong one for somebody before. And of course, I apologized and I corrected myself. And we moved on at that point after correcting myself. But as long as you try and there's effort made, you know, that's what counts. You know, nobody's perfect. Sometimes you just make mistakes, and that's okay. It's just part of life. It's all good. Don't sweat it. It sucks how people feel so self-conscious about who they are, what they are, because of society and how badly we treat each other when we were young. Another thing is that the way that, quote, beauty is portrayed in media can be really toxic at times. That couple Kiss Me Ring was so cute. They had matching sweaters. That makes it even better. Check my chat? Okay. I'm just digging holes so I can plant my pumpkins. Saturn, if you need to go, it's okay. If you need to go, that's okay. I'm not mad or anything. Like, y'all, please take care of it. Like, if you have to go, like, it's not that deep. Like, if you have to go, then you have to go. Or lurking, that's cool too. I say it a lot, but lurking is always welcome. I do it just for a little. I'm sorry. You stop apologizing. Stop. You do not have to apologize. I'm doing the bonk command on you, but I do it out of love. Stop apologizing. Stop it. Right now. They were so cute. They first like leaned on our apartment complex fence, then they leaned on the car. It was adorable. I feel like that's like an IRL fairy tale moment that you like just witnessed. A while ago, I learned to love myself. I may be weird, at least a little smooth rain, but at least I don't constantly chase after something unachievable. I have a couple touch-ups. I'm like, no, you're fine. Like, your point was made very clear. You're good. And I'm glad that you're learning to love yourself. Everybody needs to do that. Ruth said Cinderella dupe. I always said it like that because they say it like that. Whenever I started hearing that online, that's how they always said it. So now I say it like that. I've been to Target before, and I'll hear people in the aisles saying stuff like Squishmallow dupe or like whatever dupe, and they'll say at the end of literally anything, and it makes me laugh. I'm even the couple and tell them they're so cute. I've seen stuff like that happen where like there's like videos online and people will be maybe like at a concert or like somewhere else in public and they'll accidentally get a really cute video recorded of like some couple or whatever, and then they use TikTok to track down that couple so they can send them the video. Someone said dupe at my job and they don't have TikTok, and I started laughing while they were just staring at me. I would laugh too. I would have laughed with you. It's okay. That couple make me feel like I'm way too single. I mean, actually, I don't have that. I'm embarrassed. I was gonna say something, and now I feel like I don't have a good response. I'm so sorry. I hate it when I do that. Like, sometimes I just space and I don't know what to respond with. You know, I'm so sorry. You're probably gonna leave the stream now because I just made that awkward. I love when I do stuff like that. I'm sorry. Please tell me somebody else does that too. Where it's like you go to respond to something and then you feel like you don't have a good response. And then it's just awkward. I kind of want to skip through winter. Skippity-doo-dah, skippity-yay. Oh my, what a wonderful day. That's what made me think of that song, sorry. Linear sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. No, it's stuck in my head. Wait, do you have, Megs, you somehow have that same song stuck in your head? Because that would have been crazy if we were thinking of the same song. Hey, that means you want summer to be gone. Me, no. I mean, the idea of summer is wonderful. However, the summers here are like painfully hot. Happened once to me. I was talking to my friend. They got emotional. I tried to say something meaningful and said saying something meaningful. I said nothing. I swear I don't ever do it to be mean or disrespectful ever because that's just unnecessary. But sometimes I just space and I'm like, I genuinely had every intention to say something useful in this conversation, and then I just space and I don't say anything. It's because whenever I'm thinking of a response that isn't stupid, it isn't going to make me lose like friendship, and the person they're just awkward and they're like, Sophia? No, same. I'm glad that this feeling is universal and not just like somehow really bad at conversation. I mean, I probably am at times, but still. I didn't mean to do that, but thank you, Disney Dreamlight Valley. Did you go on a vacation? With what money? Any money that I do have is being set aside to save for moving out. Or at least, like, for the most part. Some of it does get spent. I've listened to the song I Love You Always Forever. It's so catchy. Who is it by? I just have that much like in my head now, that Zippity Doodah song. The $50 from Saturn. I gotta save at least majority of the donations, and that was being saved. Guys, attack Lexi donate. No, don't. Don't even think about it. If any of y'all took your wallets out, put it back. Put it back right now. Put it back. I'm going to Canada in July. I've never been to Canada. How much do you have saved? If you don't feel comfortable, obviously don't say it. I would rather not, because that makes me a wee bit uncomfy. Basically, whenever I go like, oh, like I'm broke. I don't mean that super literally. I mean that, like, technically, yes, I do have money set aside, but like it's like 95% of it is not really for spending. Donna Lewis, if you listen to it, I'm sure you'll remember it. I probably will. I watered all the pumpkins I just planted, right? Okay. Sophia, you gotta put it back. Put it back right now. All of you, collectively, put your wallets away. I mean it. Put it away. I'm looking at you. Whoever I'm pointing at, I'm looking at you. Put it back. Are you close to moving out? So I know you've been saving for a while. Currently not as close as I'd like to be. I unfortunately don't make a whole lot. I'm trying though. It's rough out here. Oh, thank you. You didn't have to send me that. Thank you. That's gonna be so funny to hear the bot read that off. Hold on. Okay, just making sure the alert box is on. Whenever it goes off, that's gonna be so funny because the thing's gonna read it, the text-to-speech. He starts getting money out. Don't! Y'all, put it back. I'm serious. Put it back. Stop it. My finger slipped? Well, tell it to not slip.
Royal Pride donated $1.99 through Super Chat. Here's for your vacation, Pookie. New moon
Ew.
with face. Full moon with face.
The way it goes, Pookie. That was... I did not like that. Sophia, if you don't stop right now, I'm taking away the stream mod roll. Put it back. It's final warning. It was so funny. It was like, Pookie. I can't. Where's Ursula? I feel like I haven't seen her in a little bit. I gotta love my friendship with her too. She'd be somewhere in a body of water. Oh, she's asleep. Oh. I feel like I don't picture her sleeping. Come on, you deserve a vacation? My vacation will be after the stream when I go sit in the living room and watch childhood cartoons to make myself feel better about adult responsibilities. 6 money into pocket secretly. I warned you. I warned you, Sophia. Now you face the consequences. If anybody has new hair, I promise this is just the relationship with my mods. Like, we joke about this kind of thing all the time. Like, I'm not being serious, I promise. I just want to make sure that I clarify so nobody, like, goes on an angry rant about me. Well, thank you, Kara. Here's for your vacation. Thank you. You don't have to, but if you choose to join the Discord server, you can get a special role for donating. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thought you were gonna time me up? No, I just temporarily took away the mod role. Apology with tears for me to give it back. Oh, but yeah, apparently there's a button to celebrate the first ever super chat. I didn't know that was a thing, but it's telling me to celebrate. You're welcome. Also, oops. No, you're fine. You don't have to apologize at all, but if you do choose to join, it's up to you. But if you choose to join, you can get a special role for donating, and you get to keep it forever. Thank you again, I appreciate
Sierra
it.
Price donated $1.99 through
Bot
Super
called you
Chat.
Sierra, I think.
Here's for your vacation.
Tisk tisk. Finger of shame. There we go. Sorry. Speaking of roles, though, while I was mentioning that, since I changed up the membership tiers a ton, it's now, instead of my mods and I manually giving people their... Also, hello. Since when did my stream freeze? I didn't even see that. Hello? Hello? Are we okay? Okay, stream is fine now, I guess. That was a little freaky. You gave me the mom roll back if I leave. I guess I'm gonna have to give it to you. There we go. As I was saying though, I set up the new membership tier stuff today, and now instead of the mods and I giving people the roles manually, you have to have your YouTube channel that you watch me with linked to your Discord account, and then whenever you buy a membership, as long as it's linked, it'll automatically give it to you, and then whenever the membership ends at any point, if it ends, it'll be taken away by the bot. Hello and welcome in. No, you're good, nothing froze. It froze on my end, it was weird. I just had to get it back. Tisk tisk. I do want to go ahead and let you guys know. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up kind of soon. Just because I think my playlist is running out soon. So let me just go ahead and take care of that now before the last song ends. I think this might be the last song. Okay, thank goodness it's not. I was worried. We are not trying to get copyrighted in this household. It's been a while. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Sophia, world's best comedian. My mods are very funny. Funnier than I am. Oh, I love this song. I was listening to a song that I thought came out in 2009. I was wrong, it came out in 2005. I feel so old. I thought, for some reason, like my brain wanted to read that as 2019, and I was like, how was that from a long time ago? I'm well. I'm glad to hear that. Curious Nation, so much better if there's a Pookie at the end. The way the bot says Pookie is really funny, but nobody needs to donate. I repeat, don't need to do that. I promise. No, you're good. You're completely fine. You're good. You did nothing wrong. I appreciate your donation. Thank you for being here and for supporting me. I promise you're completely fine. Do not feel like you have to apologize. You're good, I promise. Also, I'm caught behind a rock. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I manually save just because I get worried that it won't save. And then go to the help part and make sure I save. I haven't saved to the cloud in a long time. And then I'm also gonna go ahead and try to find somebody in the community to raid. Let me see. Also, by the way, you guys, if you haven't liked the stream, I'd appreciate if you could. Thank you so much. Let me see. Who's streaming that we know? Let me see. Who's live? Who's doing something? Okay, this would be a fun stream to raid. As long as they're not ending yet, this would be perfect. This would be a very fun stream to raid. Oh yeah, okay, we're good. I found a good stream to send y'all to, so if you could sit tight real quick. I'm almost back to chat. I'm waiting for the box to pop back up. Okay. Thank you for being so patient. I appreciate it a lot. Okay. So here's the link. We're gonna raid at the Artsy Gamer. She is currently doing an Animal Crossing stream, but it's really cool. She's trying to find the map. Like, she's resetting a bunch to try and find the worst possible Animal Crossing map to exist, or what the community thinks is the worst. Just gonna send that, spam it into the chat for you guys so you can see it, because I'm really bad at live redirects. There's the raid command. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching my stream. Thank you for liking, thank you for subscribing, and if you haven't already, I would appreciate it if you could. And one last thing before I go. I know I've been talking about it a lot. I'm just really excited about it. But if you wanted to, I did update the channel number. So there's now 3 different price options. One is $2, one is $5, and one is $10. So that way you can have more of an option for whatever suits your budget best. And with all that being said, I do have to go. So let's go ahead and raid, and I will see you guys next time for another live stream. Bye, everybody.